So we've all heard the saying, you're the product of the 5 people who you spend the most time with. So in today's video, I'll be showing you 5 of the worst types of people who you do not want inside of your environment if you want to achieve a potential. So number 1 is the complainers. People who have the victim mindset. They frame life as something happening to them and never because of them. So of course there are certain things in life we can't control. And I'm not referring to those people who are complaining about the things that they can't really control. And still then, why are you complaining about something you can't control? But I am more referring to the people who go out there and make bad decisions, horrible decisions, and don't have even the decency to have any self-accountability to say, it was because of me, and try to change that. I myself, when I was growing up, I was not the most accountable person. I would do certain things and I would blame the environment, I'll blame other people. But the issue with that is it gets you nowhere, especially if you want to achieve something, especially if you want to achieve that amazing potential which God has installed in your life. Main reason why is, to a certain degree, when things go wrong, you have to say, part of this was my fault. I played a role in here. And from then you get the best type of growth because you say, I messed up here, sure, but this is where I can grow from it. If you completely remove yourself from the situation, you cannot grow as a person. They avoid responsibility and train your brain to see problems and not solutions. Now that is that's a huge problem to have in life, because if you don't see problems if you only see problems and you don't see problems that need to be solved, and you don't have a mindset that cultivates solutions for certain problems, you won't be able to achieve certain things, because literally business and life and achieving your potential is a game of solving problems. Currently in my business, we're just trying to solve the problems of our clients. We won't be able to achieve anything if we don't solve their problems. And if you have a mindset that makes you not solve problems and rather for you to see problems and just live in it and just stay inside of the problems, well then, you won't grow as a person. Additionally, staying around them for long enough and your standards will drop without you even noticing. And that's one of the biggest issues. You will start to be a complainer. You'll start to say, things aren't going as well as they should be. Things aren't going where I want them to be. I'm not achieving what I want to achieve, without ever thinking, let me do the work. And your standards will go down to their level. So, complainers normalize weakness. Change them or cut them. You either have to get rid of a complainer from your life. If one of your friends is consistently complaining about something, you either have to challenge them on it to ensure they stop it, or sadly, you have to get rid of them. If not, you will soon become a complainer. Number 2, the envious. Now this is one of the most dangerous type of people as well. Smile to your face, but root against you. They downplay your wins because your progress reminds them of their lack of inaction, or their lack of action. The main issue with this is, if you consistently trying to achieve things, you're consistently going forward, you're pressing on with your goals, and there's somebody who completely downplays you every single time, even you and yourself, there's so many times you can be hit back and just want to keep getting back up, especially if that's somebody who's very close to you. So if you have a friend in your life who is consistently saying, don't do this, don't do that, because when you do things, it reminds them of their inaction, well then the only thing that's going to do for them, or at least to do for you, is just hold you back. And for them, they should be able to see this and be like, okay, this is going to motivate me. But sadly, the envious don't think like that. They see you working hard and they want to pull you right back down to where they are. You'll feel it through passive comments, false encouragement, or subtle deflection. So people like that, let's say for example, today's the day when you landed your first client. They'll say, it's only your first client. Or today's your day when you hit a PB of 60 kg in the gym on bench press. They'll be like, 60 kg, I used to do it when I was younger. Or 60 kg is not even a lot. There are people who bench this, that, and the third. But the thing about the envious is that, one, they are so embedded in action. They don't do anything. So the worst part is you can't even go to them and be like, but you aren't doing anything. Because they know they aren't doing anything. And that's exactly why they do the things that they do, to pull people down to where they are. If they can't match your pace, they will try to slow you down. And it's like going on a run or trying to do sprints with a backpack on your back that is 60 kg on your back. The envious is not something you need in your life, especially if you're trying to move at a fast pace in life. If you want to achieve certain things, if you want to go somewhere far and go somewhere fast, remove the envious, because it's a weight on your back. They don't hate you, they hate being reminded of who they could have been. And the thing about it is that every single person has at least a slight understanding of their potential. But not every single person does the action or the work necessary for them to achieve this potential. And the thing about this is that a lot of people understand this. They understand that they're too lazy to do the work necessary for them to achieve their potential. So when they see somebody who isn't lazy and actually starts to be a go-getter and start to chase after their goals and start to chase after their potential, when they see that, it hurts them and they want to pull this person back down to their level. So avoid those type of people. Same thing with the complainants. You have to challenge them on this envious mindset, on this lazy mindset. or you have to cut them off. Number 3, the comfort seekers, enemies of discipline. They fear risk, challenge, and pressure. They will pull you into their soft reality. Now, the thing about business, the thing about any form of achievement, is on the other side of discipline. It's on the other side of sacrifice. It's on the other side of hardship. Now, for you to go there, you can't be comfortable in that situation. Life is not, right now I'm not living a comfortable life. I've left my job. I have no next guaranteed stream of income, but I am exactly where I need to be to achieve my next blessing. I'm exactly where I need to be to achieve the next thing that is waiting for me installed in my life. I'm exactly where I need to be to go to the next level in business. I'm not comfortable, but I'm exactly where I need to be. And a comfort seeker will not be where they need to be to achieve certain things. I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible. It says that basically it's a short passage on how there's so many things that you can achieve. There's not every single time it's the fastest person that gets rich, or the fastest person that wins the race, or the strongest person that lifts the heaviest. All these sorts of things. It's all by time and chance. And if you're a comfortable person, you do not give yourself enough time to be in the uncomfort zone to be able to reap that chance. You have to ensure that you're able to be in all these different environments where you are uncomfortable, in these different environments where growth is there, where luck is there. And from then you'll achieve these certain things. But comfort seekers will not achieve those things because they're in a soft reality where everything's comfortable. Your growth makes them uncomfortable, so they will disguise fear as advice. So when they start seeing that you're hustling, when they see that you're trying to do these sorts of things, when they see that you're progressing, it gets scary to them, because this is the thing about it. As humans, we are quite communal people. We don't like being left behind. As much people on TikTok talk about being a lone wolf, or it's me against everybody, or I'm a one-man army, all this other crap, you don't enjoy it. You can only do that for so long. You want to be around people. And the thing about this is that if you're with a group of people right now, or let's say it's your best friend, and they are a comfort seeker and you're not, and you are trying to achieve this next level, pardon me, and they see you trying to achieve this next level, and it looks like you're about to leave them, they will disguise it as fear. They'll say, slow down, you're going too hard in the gym, or oh, you're working too hard in your business, why don't we go out? I haven't seen you in so long. All these sorts of things. It's not a bad thing, it's just that it's not the most beneficial thing for you if you want to achieve your potential. Comfort kills ambition. If you want to grow, find people who are uncomfortable on purpose. And this is one of the greatest things I could have possibly said, because even, for example, with David Goggins, I've been watching a lot of his podcasts recently, and he talks about that he lives an uncomfortable life. He lives a life of hardship. He goes out there to do these sorts of things on purpose. He hates running, but he runs. No, he hates running, and that's why he runs. He hates swimming. He's scared of the water, and that's why he swims. You want to be around people like that, who do certain things, not because they want to, but they do it on purpose because they know that this uncomfort is where growth will make them, well, this is where growth is lying. Number 4, purposeless, no direction, no standards. So the purposeless type of people. Once again, these type of people you cannot be around if you are somebody who sees potential within their life and you want to achieve it. And these aren't bad people, but they are dangerous to your purpose. And I call them purposeless because I don't want to call them bums or call them losers, all these bad words. They're not these type of people. They could be very good people, if anything. They are kind-hearted people. But the thing about it is that they are basically like the comfort seekers. They are comfortable with exactly where they are. Now, for you to achieve certain things, you can't be comfortable. You have to be anxious. You have to be unhappy with the situation that you're currently in for you to go to that next level. And the purposeless people, they aren't. They don't have a direction. They don't have a reason to do things. And that also means they have no standards. So when you surround yourself with people who aren't aiming for anything, your ambition fades. So if every single day you wake up and you don't have anybody around you who's also striving towards something, what reason do you have to strive towards something? It's going to be very hard. It's not impossible. There are people out there who have done it, but it's going to be very hard. So why choose the harder option when you can choose the easier option and be around people who have a purpose that they're chasing afterwards? If they normalize drifting, indecision, and lack of urgency. They don't care about these sorts of things. They'll move slow. They'll move lazy. They'll say, oh, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next week. Oh, I'll start that business next week. Oh, I'll start that business in 2 years. You can't be around people like that because the opportunity is only there for so long. That gateway, that door is only open for so long until that door gets closed or somebody else comes and fills the gap. So don't be around these type of people. If your goals aren't strong, you will start mirroring theirs by default. And what have I said these people are? They are purposeless. So if they have no goal and you start imitating their goal, guess what happens? You start to lose your goal. And it doesn't even come by a thing of where you guys are sitting down and one day you're like, I don't really care about my goal anymore. It's like this. It's small things like this, small things like this, small things like this, where you start spending more time with them. You know you have to do work today, but you guys went out to go drink. It's fine. You start doing the work later, but you're so tired you went to bed. You guys go play football during the week together, rather than you doing the work on the day when you know you had to take a meeting, or the day when you had to know to go do this plan. Okay, and now you guys go to the gym together, and you're going midday. When you know if you go in the morning, you can get work done in the afternoon and in the night time, which is a better time for you. But you said, you know what, yeah, you're gonna move lazy in the morning, you're gonna then go to the gym in the afternoon, and then you're gonna be relaxed and tired for the night. Small things like that. When you're spending more time with them, and you're not in that, as I spoke about earlier, it's about being communal. Yeah, you want to be around people, but if the people that you're around aren't helping you, it's better for you to be by yourself than be around these people. Now, when you're here together and you spend all this time with them and you're missing out on the things you should be doing, it's better for you to be alone. It's better for you to be like, okay, then no, I'm going to lock in on what I need to do. I'm going to go to the gym at this time. I'm going to do this at this time so I can focus on this. But that is exactly how they get you. It's that when you don't do things like that, when you don't go to that period of isolation and you're still staying with them, you get caught. And suddenly, your as I said earlier, your goals become their goals by default. And it's not a spoken thing, it's a non-conscious thing. You start to forget, and as I said, it fades. You start to forget the main reason why you're driving towards this thing. You have to stay in there. Every day I wake up right now and think about the same thing. The same exact thing. For me to achieve the same exact goal that I have every single day. You need to have a mindset like that where it's like, your goal is so powerful, it can't fade. It stays there with you. Proximity is influence. If no one around you is chasing something, neither are you. If every single person around you is a comfort seeker, they are purposeless, they don't care about doing certain things, eventually you'll start to be like these people. So an action step I want you guys to take today. Get around people who are obsessed with something. Purpose is contagious. And even in, for example, the faith of Christianity, we talk about these people who are on fire. And it's usually people who are new and come to Christ, and they are more on fire. They're like, okay, they want to go and evangelize, they want to win souls, they want to do this, they want to do that. And one of the best possible things you can do as somebody who's been a believer for a long time is to get around these 5 people who are on fire, especially when they come, because then it relights your fire. And the same thing can be said vice versa. If you're somebody who has no fire, why are you going to stay around people who have no fire? Because they have no fire and you have no fire, there's going to be no fire. And the smartest thing you can possibly do is to be around somebody who has fire, because then you see your flame light. And it's the exact same thing. You want to be around people who have a purpose. And when they have this purpose and they have this goal, you guys will be able to go towards this thing together. And finally, number 5, the gossipers. Distraction disguised as conversation. And this is so crucial for you guys to get rid of. 1, gossiping is just horrible. It's not a good thing to do. But 2, it's one of the worst forms of distraction. Because gossiping can be done all the time. You can gossip for the whole entire day, for the whole entire week, for the whole entire month, for the whole year. You can gossip all you like. And what that means is that is time wasted away from doing the things that matter. So they focus on everyone else's business because they're not building anything of their own. So rather than gossipers going out there and trying to get something done for themselves, they are focusing on what other people are doing because they have nothing else to do. They have no form of goal or no form of work or something that they're working towards. Can't be around those type of people because they will come and talk about their business, this other people's business all they like for the whole entire day, getting nothing done. Gossip trains your brain to focus outward instead of inward. Once again, it's all about the inward growth. You want to be more focused about internal issues. You want to be more focused on fixing the things within your mind and within your own life rather than trying to fix things outward. Because you can't really go out there and change other people's lives and all these sorts of things. The best way to change anything is to fix yourself and start to reflect that, and you'll see other things get fixed externally. But when you start to be thinking about all these other people outward, think about all these other sorts of things, Michaela's business or Misha's lifestyle or Vanessa's boyfriend, all this other crap. When you're thinking about that, it does not benefit you. The best possible thing you can do is try to improve yourself inward, and then you can start to let your light shine so that other people can be fixed, essentially. Finally, if they bring you other people's drama, you will be their next topic when you are not around. And it is the genuine truth. We call these people backstabbers, but it's the truth. If any person can bring a topic about somebody else's life towards you, what makes you think they won't take your life to somebody else? What makes you think you're immune from it? And don't try to use the word loyalty, because trust me, if you come up as a topic, that person will split that out just so they can get that one up. So don't be around gossipers, because trust me, if you think that they will not talk about your business will be split out to everyone. If you're in a circle where no one is talking about goals, you're not in a circle. You're in a cage. And It is crucial for you to understand this. If you're somebody who wants to have a strong mindset, or you want to achieve your purpose or achieve your ideal identity, you're going to be in a cage, brother, if the people you're around are not chasing after their goals. And I want to end in this. Your circle is either sharpening your mind or softening it. There is no in between. Change your inputs and watch your mindset transform. That is all you need to do. If you're around these 5 types of people, you are hindering yourself. The smartest thing you can possibly do is try to limit as many of them as possible. If even better, get rid of all these types of people from your life. And if you do, you will start to see your mindset and your life transform.